What is going on, Fam Jam? It's another edition of Yeehaw or Hellnaw right here at Georgia. We're going to go back and visit Hardy. There was a few comments from a little bit ago asking me to do a couple of more songs of his. They laid out some, so that's what I'm going to do. Today's is going to be Wait in the Truck. Pretty simple. Straightforward headline. Straightforward title. This one's featuring Lainey Wilson. This is the official music video. Came out about a year ago. And that's what we're going to do. So the last one I think was Truck Bed, and I really enjoyed that song. It was a fun song. So I think I got moderately a feel of what Hardy does. But see if this one is a little bit different. And Lainey Wilson has kind of exploded in the last, 2 years. She's everywhere. So let's see what Hardy does with a duet, Wait in the Truck. Fam Jam. Let's go. Oh, well, that's not good.
I got turned around in some little town I'd never been to before, working my way through the middle of June, midnight thunderstorm. There was something in the headlights that stopped me on a dime. Well, she was scared to death, so I said, climb in, and then she climbed. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're dealing with some serious subject matter. This is not going to be like Truck Bed. This is going to be a very different song. I wondered where the tale of the next 4 minutes is going to take us. But yeah, we can already tell serious content matter.
Well, she was bruised and broke from head to toe with a tear in her blood-stained shirt. She didn't tell the whole truth, but she didn't have to. I knew what had happened to her. I didn't load her down with questions. That girl had been through enough. I just threw it in drive, looked in those eyes and asked her where he was.
I don't know if he's an angel, 'cause angels don't do what he did. He was hell-bent to find a man behind all the whiskey scars I hid. I never thought my day of justice would come from a judge under a seat, but I knew right then I'd never get hit again when he said to me,
wait in the truck, just wait in the truck. Well, I knocked and no one came, so I kicked in his double-wide door. I let the hammer drop before he got to that 12 he was reaching for. I didn't try to hide my pistol, I didn't even try to run. I just sat on the porch smoking one of his cigarettes and waited for the cops to come.
Okay. A little bit of a trigger warning. I did not know this was going to be... that was... okay. Wow. Just take a second. And we'll keep going.
I don't know if he's an angel, 'cause angels don't do what he did. He was hell-bent to find a man behind all the whiskey scars I hid. I never thought my day of justice would come from a judge under a seat, but I knew right then I'd never get hit again when he said to me,
wait in the truck, just wait in the truck. Whoa. Have still comes to see me from time to time. It was worth the price to see a brighter side of the girl I picked up that night.
Okay, let's dive in the middle here before we finish it up. I don't want to not react to anything. One, the melody of them two together is really nice. You can feel the emotion. It's a very emotional song and a very emotional topic. The lyrics explain what happened. The video kind of pushes that on home in case you were curious, or in case any of the innuendo didn't land. The video will make it land, and you see both sides. And by both sides, what I mean is this: not hitting and not just beating up on a significant other, not being abusive, not I'm not defending that in the least. You should not do that. Both sides of it is, I can understand taking retribution. I can understand having a vendetta. I can understand being vindictive. But I also understand you can't just break into somebody's house and do what happened in the video, or we would live in a lawless, chaotic society. So that's the two sides I'm seeing, is the want to do it, the fuel to do it. This is something you would say was a crime of passion. You see a ton of those on the news, any of the true crime podcasts you talk about or hear about. If you're into true crime, shocker, I'm into true crime podcast. So I understand it, and I understand that those urges take over many a time in human conflict. And this is human conflict. Him making sure she wasn't going to get hit again. So yeah, would I have a difficult time on a jury trying to put him away? Yeah, I would. Do I understand that there needs to be consequences for what he did? Yeah. So it's you have to see it from a lot of sides. The only person, or the only side that I don't, there's not a defense for, is domestic violence, violence in general, violence against a significant other, violence against, it doesn't even have to be a significant other, just violence in the home. There's no need for that. None. And a lot of the times, things like this, when you do act that way, or not when someone acts that way, they feel that they're free of consequence. And this shows that you're not always free from consequence. And you look at, he was okay with taking the consequences of maybe going to jail, but to make sure she didn't get hit again. You know? So, deep, man. Heavy subject matter. I didn't know going from truck bed to this was going just like, jeez. So, those are the ones that I think about. And again, the melody's nice, well written, talks about a deep subject, and the harmonies between them two work really, really well. So let's finish this one up. We got about a minute and a half, and then we'll talk about it on the other side.
And I might be here forever. It ain't paradise, that's true, but it's a whole hell of a lot better than the place I sent him to.
Thank you.
Wait in the truck, just wait in the truck. Wait in the truck, just wait in the truck. Have mercy on me, Lord, have mercy on me. Have mercy on me, wait in the truck, just wait in the truck. Wait in the truck, just wait.
Okay. So not what I was expecting when I got into a Hardy song. So yeah, touched on it in the middle about understanding the two sides of Hardy's predicament in the video, of wanting the retribution and I guess being willing to accept the punishment for his actions. So I get that. But again, one, brave to write a song on it, put yourself out there, and do that in a video as well. And there's just no need. Domestic violence, you don't need to. I just don't. That thought process just never enters my mind. To just live with somebody and hit them. It just, I don't get it. So that's a Yeehaw! Talking about a serious subject, doing it well, and being a little in your face with the video. The song itself lyrically is not super in your face about it. The video explains it poignantly. So I think the marriage of those two is together. I think the video was done pretty well. And it's a heavy song, guys. That's just what it is. It's a heavy song. It's heavy content. It's heavy subject matter. And what I think we all agree on is don't hit your partner. Just don't do it. There's no point. Like, just don't. You know, if you get upset, if you have an argument, if you have something, go cool off. Go leave the situation. Do anything besides just beat up on somebody. Because that sucks. Why? So, heavy one today. I'm not going to drag this out and talk about it. I think we're all on the same page of understanding. And if we're not, hey, leave it in the comments below. Keep it clean. Keep it clean in the comments. We've had a few not great in the comments. But, I mean, I anticipate, some heavy comments on a heavy subject matter song. So if you want to go see that video for yourself, the link to that video will be in the description below. You can go hit it, check it out. And while you're on the way there, if you would, please hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. And we will see you guys next time. But until then, Fam Jam, I'm out.